You're listening to BBC Radio.
9 minutes past 4. How are you? Phil Kennedy here with you through till 7. We'll keep an eye on the roads for you. If you hear some buzzing noises around the Slough Trading Estate, don't panic, it's just the new residents. A beehive has been introduced to the business park in their green space. It will be home to buckfast bees, and they'll be taken care of by beekeeper Pamela Chambers. And Pamela's with me right now. Hello to you.
Hi.
Buckfast bees, as in Buckfast Abbey, as in Buckfast the drink bees.
Yeah, that's where the first hybrid, it's a particular type of strain of honeybee, and it was a hybrid bee that was invented by Brother Adam at the Buckfast Abbey, and that's why it's called the Buckfast bee.
Very good. Well, hugely popular in Scotland is that drink, but nevertheless, tell us about the bees. I mean, obviously they look like bees, are they? But they're really good at honey.
Yes, they are. These are honeybees, and there are various different types of honeybees, and these are Buckfast bees, which are particularly easy to work with. They are very good at bringing in lots of nectar, which they then convert into honey. So at the moment, they are recovering from getting through the winter period, and now they're foraging for pollen to feed the baby bees. And then also, as they sort of get a bit older, then obviously they'll be out foraging for nectar, which they're starting to do now. We're getting ready for the honey period now.
Okay, we'll talk about the honey bit in just a moment, but having the bees there, what difference will that make to Slough's Trading Estate then?
So basically, it's already raising a lot of awareness about the environment and also sustainability and biodiversity. And Seagrow and Slough Trading Estate have been planting lots of plants to encourage more insects, particularly those that are endangered, such as the certain butterflies, moths, obviously the honeybees, and then also solitary bees like bumblebees as well into the area. And this in turn just helps keep the area healthy and obviously make sure that we've got plenty of forage for all the insects that pass through.
I was about to say, given where you are, Slough, by Heathrow, on the edge of London there, the eastern part of Berkshire, there's plenty for the bees to forage.
Yes, there is. I mean, there's quite a diverse mix of forage for them, but obviously the more they have, the better, and the more food and variety they have, the more it creates a really good habitat for them to increase into, and then obviously the numbers get healthier as well.
Yes, and presumably you mentioned various things, insects which perhaps we're a bit concerned about, but also I suppose it just adds more biodiversity in general if you start really thinking about having to think, oh, do you know what, the bees are going to need this, but it comes with benefits.
Yeah, that's right, and that's the thing. I mean, obviously they're part of an overall food chain, and then obviously if there's more insects, that's going to attract more mammals and more wildlife generally, and then obviously having more insects around, including the honeybees, that will increase the yields of fruit and veg and plants as well, generally.
Yes, it seems like a win-win-win situation. What about the honey? How does it all work? I was pondering on that, because bees must get furious that you're nicking all their food, but nevertheless, when does the honey appear?
So there is technically a 2-week, what they call a honey flow, which is when a lot of the plants sort of all come into, they sort of produce a glut of nectar about the same time. The idea behind the beekeeper is basically to try and encourage and manipulate the bees so that basically by the time that a nectar flow comes into effect, there's lots and lots of bees to go and gather that nectar up, bring it back, and then cure it and make it into honey. And then the beekeeper will take the majority of it off, but will also leave quite a bit back for the bees.
Yes, so there will be Slough Trading Estate honey available.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Fingers crossed there'll be lots of it as well.
Yes, I'm sure they will be, Pamela. I'd love to try some. So when it comes in the jar, please bring some over, and we'll try it out. And just finally, beekeeping in general becoming quite popular.
Yeah, I think more and more people are becoming aware of the challenges that insects and bees are under at the moment, and it's a really interesting hobby. I mean, obviously I'm biased saying that, but it's something where it's just continual learning, and it's not just about the bees, it's about how they play their part in the whole environment and, the sustainability, which feeds into everybody's, not only their private life, but also corporate life as well.
Really good to speak to you, Pamela. Love to the bees as well. That is Pamela Chambers, beekeeper.
BBC Radio.